Potatoes are one of the world's most important food crops. Potatoes are an excellent source of vitamin C and a good source of potassium, phosphorus, and iron. Potatoes differ in skin color: white, red, yellow, or russet, maturity interval, and disease resistance. Potato quality is judged in terms of density influenced by variety, soil type, fertilization, and seasonal conditions. Potatoes grown early in the season and harvested before extreme heat will have a higher specific gravity, as well as potatoes that have been properly fertilized, watered, and cultivated. Potatoes thrive in loose soils, high in organic matter with adequate drainage. Potatoes can be grown in fairly sandy soils if plantings are watered sufficiently during dry periods. For most small gardens, about 4 to 6 cups of an all-purpose balanced fertilizer such as triple 10 per 100 square foot of area is adequate. Potatoes can be planted usually in mid-March to early April. After getting seed potatoes from a garden center, cut them into seed pieces, weighing about 1.5 ounces each. Each seed piece must contain at least one sprout eye. To keep seed pieces from rotting, should be stored at room temperature with fairly high humidity for 5 to 7 days before planting. To encourage growth, plant potatoes 3 to 4 inches deep. Once they begin sprouting, rake to remove the top 2 inches of soil, firming the soil around the seed pieces. Growing potatoes in container is a great option for everyone with limited space, and it is an easier way to harvest potatoes. Grow in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight a day, choosing the right container and providing enough water. An ideal container will be about 2 to 3 feet tall with a 10 to 15 gallon capacity. Fill containers with a half mixture of soilless potting mix and quality compost. Potatoes thrive in soils that remain fairly cool. Begin to hoe or cultivate soil to the row when vines are 6 to 8 inches tall. Continue this process as the vines grow until the ridge or hill is about 10 to 12 inches high. Weeds compete with the potato crop and should be controlled while they are small. Shallow cultivation, less than 2 inches deep, during the healing or ridging process is recommended to keep from damaging plant roots or small tubers. Hand cultivation and mulching are the best way to control weeds in small areas. The amount of water plants require depends on soil type, temperature, wind, and cultural practices. Normally, potato plants need about 1 inch of water per week until just before harvest, but might need special attention during critical periods. Potatoes that are planted in mid-March should be ready to harvest in early to late July, depending on the planting date, variety, and growing conditions. To prevent sun scald and skin discoloration, freshly dug potatoes should be protected from heat, direct sun, and wind. Then allowed to dry for 3 to 4 days in a warm, shaded, and airy location before storing. Thank you for watching, and please click on the subscribe button to be notified on the upcoming videos.